Hi, Olivia. I'm so excited to be talking to you. I every single day for like the past, I don't know, month, I log on to TikTok and the first thing I see is you doing another video of God Complex, and it's like my favorite part of my day.
Dude, that song went to places I did not expect it to go to. Thank you, TikTok. Bless TikTok.
hmm it is like the catchiest thing ever, and the way that you shared it ahead of its release, like I was checking every day, being like, when is this song dropping? I need this song right now. So it worked.
I'm glad.
Um,
It was also so crazy to just see how many people started using that sound daily. And I can't even lie to you, like promoting it pre-release and just using that snippet every day. I swear it became like a subconscious thing. I was just like, oh my God, I can't be stopped. I'm so powerful. This sounds seriously like seeing so many other people tap into that energy was just so cool.
mhm. And I mean, from my perspective from the outside, it seems like things went crazy. I mean, even since you released like Never Fucking Know, God, was that this year?
It
I have
was.
no concept of time anymore. That's
I know.
crazy. So much has happened. I feel like you've just been on this like rocket ship to the stars. How has it been from your perspective?
Yeah, this year has definitely felt like the the line was sort of, the exponential curve because I've been doing this for a pretty long time since I was 13.
Mhm.
And I'm 20 now. So thanks to TikTok, honestly, that's really what I think made this year so insane.
Well, I actually like, I guess I never heard of the Voisey app, but when I
Yeah.
was looking into like your story and your how you came to be at this moment in time, um, I discovered that you had started there and like built yourself in their beta mode, and like this whole story started from there. Um, how when did you transition from that to TikTok, and what was it like moving from one to the next?
Um, so I started using that app actually because I was in like a humongous writer's block and I was just starting to feel like, oh my God, like I was able to write songs when I was younger. Am I just like a fluke or is this just something that I had a knack for a second? And Voicey really brought me back into my own in terms of feeling like, okay, I am a songwriter and I can do this and this is what I can do. Um, and I still use Voicey. I think it's such a fun tool for me to still play with, but transitioning into TikTok's a whole different ball game, you know. With TikTok, I just I just love like the fact that the engagement and like being able to see my fans face to face
Mhm.
is 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 so different than Voicey. Like Voicey, I feel like I do Voicey mostly for me, but for TikTok, I really feel like I'm doing it for the people who are watching me. So I'd say like that's the biggest part of the transition.
And I feel like your audience is so excited about your music on TikTok, and it's just great to be able to see artists getting their foot in the game and already having this fan base that's like, we will do anything for you right from the jump. And it's just like such a positive thing, in such, I don't know, the internet can be such a hellscape, and seeing these pockets of positivity is really nice.
Oh yeah, trust me though, I'm getting the other end of it too for sure.
Yeah.
But I love also the fact that TikTok allows me to involve them in the process. Like they get to choose what comes out next. They get to choose what they're most excited about, and that helps me a lot because I just want to give them what they're the most excited about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like TikTok, it's so interesting to me. I posted like one video months ago about like I got new pots and pans. Who cares? Like pots and pans. But I was like, they're cute. And I got them to ship to Canada. And to this day, I get messages every day being like, where is the link? Where, give us the
Where are
link.
the
And I was like,
hands from? I need them.
I'm like, the link is here. I sent it like 4 months ago. You guys are still asking. It's like
Yeah.
TikTok just is such a mystery, but at the same time, like it's been so cool being able to see artists connect with their audiences even in this time where you can't tour. Um, so it's great to be able to build that audience, especially now because you're going on tour with Yungblud. So to be able to already have that audience ready to come see you, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. I've literally never played a show before, so I'm really just throwing myself into the fire here. But I'm so excited.
That is amazing. That's going to be a really exciting first show.
It's exciting, terrifying, all the things. But also, I love his fan base so much because they go hard and they're the type of fans waiting outside the venue for hours before the show even happens. And I just love the community that he's built. So I'm just so grateful that I'm going to get to go and be on tour with him and learn from him because he's an incredible performer.
Yeah, I feel like how long, like one of the things that I kind of struggle with artists is you guys have to hold on to so much information for so long before you can share it with us. And then for us, it's brand new. But for you, it's like, yeah, I've been holding on to this album for like a year. How long ago did you find out about this tour?
Man, I think it was maybe like a month ago, and I was in the CVS getting my second vaccination shot. My manager called me and he's like, "You got the tour!" And so I'm in the CVS like, holy shit! Oh my god! I gotta be quiet. I can't do this in here. I can't spaz out. But I was so blown away because my manager actually wouldn't tell me who like what tour I was being considered for. He was like, "Look, you're gonna get too excited, you're gonna worry about it, you're gonna be asking me every single day, so just wait. If you get it, I will tell you who it is." And I had like maybe a little bit of a hunch, but it was just so, it was, I don't know, I was blown away. I no words.
That's so exciting. Oh my God. And that really is like the perfect fan base. And I feel like all the other artists on the tour as well, it's like a very TikTok star role. Like, what a lineup.
Yes, and shout out my girl Upsal. I've been a fan of hers for years at this point, and the fact that I'm gonna get to play a handful of shows with her is so exciting, so cool.
Yeah, we interviewed her a few months ago. She is lovely. I'm like, I really need to catch as many of these people as I can. I think Charlotte's the one coming to Toronto though. Gotta double check.
Yes, I think so.
But might have to once things are safe and our borders open, start city hopping, go to a bunch of shows again, like the old days.
I would love to come to Toronto. I will let you know if I'm ever in town.
Please do. We are here and waiting for shows to come back.
You guys not have any shows going on right now?
Not yet. Soon. I've just picked my first show I'm going back to. It's starting in December, so soon.
Excited.
Yeah, nervous too, but yeah. I mean, in terms of other things that have happened for you during this whole crazy time since you've begun your Poutyface journey, you also signed with Island Records, which is exciting. They're like one of my favorite major labels. So I'm like glad to see that you're there because I think they're great. How was that process for you in choosing to go with, a major label?
Yeah, so we had taken several meetings over the course of like maybe a couple years, and we were just super adamant about the fact that we wanted to sign with someone who really got the thing and wasn't signing based on numbers, which is so hard to come by nowadays, which is like also kind of unfortunate. Well, I love TikTok. I love all the social media platforms. They're a super huge tool, but I got a really lucky situation where I actually got discovered in Boise with my publisher, and my publisher just happened to be super tight with my current A&R at Island. He was like, "Hey, so we're gonna sign you this publishing deal, but I also have a friend at Island. Would you be interested in maybe taking a meeting, taking a call?" And we all just clicked instantly, and they really cared about the music. So I really love Island for that reason too, is I really do feel like they care about the music.
Yeah, I feel like from the outside you can tell that they must love the music because it still feels like you. It feels like your music. It doesn't feel like they changed it to fit something else.
Yeah.
It still has your charm to it.
Oh yeah, I would absolutely not. I would never let that happen. And God bless them for the fact that they've just let me do my thing and supported it all the way. I really don't think I've ever gotten any sort of creative pushback from them. So really grateful for that.
That's awesome. I did actually have another question for you that's I mean, like, not as serious as these ones, but I do need to know, after listening to God Complex, do you get your palms checked?
Do I get my palms checked? On occasion.
Yes.
I think it's pretty healthy to get your palms checked every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You
What's
know?
the most interesting feedback that you've gotten from a palm reading?
Um, that I have some like witch line or something.
Ooh,
Some line on my hand that equates to a lineage of witches.
that's
So
cool.
I don't know. I might have some witch blood in me, I guess.
So that's what all this music is. It's like a spell. You're bringing us into this, manifesting and
You said it, not me, but I mean, maybe, yeah.
mm-hmm. Very interesting stuff. You never know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've had a few conversations lately with people about like things like that. So I always have to ask, see where everybody else is at on it. um, I know since you are also in a publishing deal, I know a lot of artists that get into that type of thing end up writing for other artists as well. Is that something that you would do or have begun doing at all?
Yeah, I actually have some exciting possible cuts. Fingers crossed. I don't know for sure yet, but I've got a pretty big artist cut in the works, and if it goes through, this will probably be my first like major artist cut. But I've also worked with a lot of TikTokers who want to get into music and maybe haven't had a lot of music experience. So that's also been a really fun process to just help other people tell their story.
For sure. That's awesome. And I feel like, I don't know, it's so interesting seeing people write for themselves versus writing for other people when it's not supposed to be coming from their voice as much. You can kind of write in different types of scenarios or personalities.
Yeah, totally.
I think that's so interesting. This year has been a really strange time to get started as an artist with like a new project. I can only imagine what it's like trying to fill the type of void that's left by live and meeting people in person. Um, but you've accomplished so much. What is the thing you're most proud of from this last year and a half?
That's a good question. I think the thing I'm most proud of is not even maybe so music related, but it is intertwined with music. Is I really feel like I finally settled into my own feeling of self-worth, and that was a really challenging process to sort of dig that out of myself. But I feel more like myself than I think I ever have before, and more okay with that than I ever have before. And I think that's just going to reflect through my music um, from now on. And I think it's just such an important part of the process for artists, but even just anybody. And I think a lot of people went through the same thing, discovering parts of themselves this year because we were kind of forced to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the time alone really helps because you don't have outside influence or other things coming in. You just really have to sit with yourself and like figure out who you are.
Oh yeah, and I got thrown into that not even by choice. I moved out in February of 2020, so literally like
Oh my
right before
God.
it, and I was living alone, and I was like, all right, well, learning how to live on my own, but also just be with myself and only myself, like 24/7. That's heavy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's hard to separate yourself from yourself.
Yeah. It's but it seems to have gone well. I mean, from an outside perspective, it
Thank you.
seems like the music is coming together and you look like you have some very cute furniture, so your place is coming together. um, but yeah, I'm really excited to see what's next, this tour, everything past that, the rest of your journey. But thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you.
And
I hope
good luck.
to see you in Toronto
I
very
will
soon.
be there.
I will let you know when I'm there.